Alright. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. Well, beautiful is stretching it a little bit. It's actually quite foggy and grey. But we don't care, because we are going to be playing Faith, the Unholy Trinity. I'm going to check my sound real quick to see if everything sounds right. So let's cut this on this side. It sounds nice and dandy. Alright, so what is Faith? This game is my favorite horror game of all time. I've played through it already. I have done all the endings, all the notes. I've done a lot of it. I've not actually completed this game, all achievements, for a good reason. That reason being that it's very hard to get all the achievements, and I'm not about to do it. What I'm about to do is I'm going to do a little showcase of Faith. How will I do that showcase? I'll play through the game, I'll try to collect all notes, I will try to get all endings, and I will be giving some commentary on what's happening. This won't be done all today, it takes too long. I can't remember how long it took me to complete the first game yet, about 8 hours, and I can't do 8 hours of streaming today because I'm having my birthday party. Yes, I am 29. Hell yeah. I mean, my birthday is not today, it was last week, but still. Anyway, let's get started. You'll notice that a lot of the game is in Latin, so I hope you worked on your Latin. As I said, I have all 20 notes here, and I think I have it in all 3 chapters. We have all the notes, but we're going to collect them again. So let's start with Celeritas. No, Celeritas. Let's start with chapter 1 of Faith. Hello, I am the best Christian boy. I am not about to do a good Christian boy run because I will lose, but I will try my best not to lose too much. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Pressing the escape key or start key is a good place to start. If you're in a hurry, hold spacebar or the action button to skip cutscene. I'm not about to do that. I would never skip a cutscene. I will still use, I think, a little help on this side, so I don't remember, so I don't forget anything. Let me set that up. Here we go. All right. Can I not use that QSD? Or is it? Yeah, the French keyboard. Hello, Devset. How are you doing? Hello. If you press escape when it's on the screen, this happens. I find it very funny. This guy will be your friend in a lot of this game. By the way, this is the map. We have to remember where we are. I've seen a video about this game, it's supposed to be pretty good. It is by far my favorite horror game. It is fantastic. An interesting part of how this game was made is that it was made in 3 chapters. And each of those chapters were basically done at different times. We're playing chapter 1 today, which was released on itch.io a long time ago. Sorry, my cat is locking me in. So chapter 1 is the least polished of the 3. Still, I think it is pretty good, but you'll see how even better they become. Anyway, we're invited! Yippee! Come celebrate Nate and Jason's 6th birthday on Saturday, May the 3rd at 12 PM. Direction turn right at blah blah blah, go straight past the well. Okay, so we know there's something past that well. Oh, hello. How you doing? However, we are going to be moving to this little shed to the right. Maybe I need to go up one screen actually. Gonna be exploring everything. Best horror game on the Atari 2600? Yeah, basically. Can't remember which console this is supposed to be emulating. Maybe the Commodore? Oh, little note here. Hello. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off of Snake Meadow Hill Road. There is almost no driveway. trees just out in the middle of a gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred seems to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off the right of the path. Father Allred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the lay person. Commodore, the C46, is that Commodore 46? Not familiar with that nomenclature. Oh, hello. Grab that key. Hello! Surprise. So for a little bit of tidbit, because I didn't show the cutscene that starts when you open the game itself. We are John Ward, we're an exorcist, and what we're about to do has not been approved by the Vatican. We were here a year ago, there was an exorcism, and things didn't work right. So we're coming back to finish the job. Commodore 64, okay. Bob, the kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to the real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. Yeah, can imagine. The twins are having no problem occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem, because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. Spooky. Hey, here's the deer. And maybe that what guy is the coyote. We should be above the well here. I'm not wrong. Trying to explore everything before we go into the house. Maybe we'll just slightly to the left of that well. Yep. So let's go to that dead tree which we see at the bottom. Should not get my hand away from my keyboard when I'm doing this. Oh, hello! How are you doing, little guy? There's a dead fox, squirrel, something, in a star of stone. Seems legit. Here's that dead tree that we can see on the map. Let's scan it. Today I noticed Amy's favorite tree looks like it's dying. All the needles are falling off and its bark is peeling. I guess I'm more upset about it than Amy is. She's totally absorbed in her volunteer work at the clinic. I guess it's good that she's found something she's passionate about. But I've gotten ugly looks from some of the women at book club. Kathy and her religious friends won't even talk to me anymore. You know what? Maybe I should have a webcam here, since this is a spooky game. Is it gonna work though? Oh, apparently it's not. Just let's try again. Just have a dark, scary block. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. Fantastic. And I will be putting myself in the top left, top right of the screen. Perfect. Okay, fitting for a horror game, I suppose. Okay, so Amy's doing some clerical work. Maybe at the clinic. We don't know exactly what she does. We just know it's voluntary. Okay, let's continue exploring the grounds. We've explored all the landmarks that are on the map, but there are still more things to find, I believe. Then we'll enter the house. Aha. A little circle of stones. What do we get? Public lecture by Carl James Osborne. Connecticut's historical connection to craft, Satanism, and the beast system. Spooky. Can I? Yep. Okay. I was blocked by that stone and I thought there was some issue and I couldn't could defend myself. There's something I missed, I think. Down. Oh, hello. Almost got me here. Scary creature. Thankfully, we have the power of God on our hands. In our hands? Be gone, creature. Imagine having this in your yard. The achievement I'm not about to do is called Good Christian Boy. And that one needs you to play through the entire game, so all 3 chapters. Having the perfect ending in all of them, and never dying even once. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking. I pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think I should go dig up Bob's rifle out of storage. We're almost done with the outside notes. Where are we? Probably left, right at the well right now. No spooky creature? You've abandoned your chase already? Coward. Oh, here you go. Even though I know you're coming, I still get surprised. A graveyard. So scary to have a graveyard on your own grounds. Mr. Morton, it has taken me longer than expected registering the markers on your property as a historical cemetery. Our office has had difficulty identifying who was buried there. The inscriptions on the gravestone are written in a language that we cannot identify. I've sent the gravestone rubbings to some of my peers at the University of Connecticut. I'll reach out to you when I get a response from them. All the best, Daryl Henderson, State of Connecticut, Historical Society. Oh, that's the guy, we found his card earlier. Hello, Shimi. I don't know if people have the joy of seeing your beautiful face. No, they don't. That's fine. Oh, you are putting a lot of weight on my belly, though. Alright, one more thing to do before we can go into the house. It's a bit of a secret note. And as I said, since this is more of a showcase than a playthrough, since I've played this game before, I will try to show everything I can. For that, we're going to need a little cooperation from our friend. Oh, hello. Scary purple person. Come on. That's what we need to do. Just a few more times. Eventually we'll be tired of running after us, and we'll get a note as a reward. Scary little dude. There we go. Okay. Father Garcia, you're hereby instructed to release Michael Davis from your care and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davis have already been contacted by your office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for the discretion. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford. Alright. Father Garcia is not us. We are John Ward, Father Ward. So this is someone else. Alright. We are in the house where it all began. So this is the house of Amy Martin. And of course her parents as well. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Let's look at the picture. Yippee! Oh, Oh, look at the picture. Oh, we can exorcise the picture. Hell yeah. Ah, here it is. Beautiful Amy Martin and her parents. Well, let's explore the grounds. Little Mary. Hello. Oh, hello. Beautiful living room. Ah, a picture on the fridge. How cute. Let's look at it. This was drawn by Nate. Thank you, Nate. Beautiful work. I think we're going to explore upstairs first. Then we'll go to the basement. There's a little blood here. The door is locked. Alright. Okay, that has to be haunted. A duck? Are you kidding me? I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stops working throughout the day, and now I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob's comes home tomorrow. Indeed, thank God. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me like I was when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances, spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came. So I raised my crucifix and began to write again. Just a bit more exploration. More notes. That doll looks scary. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird looking doll from Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Oh, Mrs. Martin. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead, or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at a clinic. What kind of clinic is that, Amy? So many toys. I don't think any of this is haunted though. Hey, Timmy, careful with your claws, not in my sweater, thank you. Ow, 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 ow! You're so violent. You're so beautiful. Perfect. Alright, let us visit down the basement. We can see some blood on the left here. Is this haunted? This is haunted. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. The area we're working in has a lot of folks who practice Quimbamba. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints we worship is San La Muerte, or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to a boy, about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I have prayed to San La Muerte. He told us about a time where he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figure of San La Muerte, and the figures made things in the house move around. It got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he could pray to God, and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months, Leighton. Interestingly, this is a real letter written by the developer who was a missionary in Argentina. Yeah, Shimi is here. Isn't it beautiful? This is... I wouldn't live in a house like this. Let's just put it this way. Oh. All the candles. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing proceedings of the rite for long. Mrs. Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was filling off of the fear. Father Allred asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother! Mother!" the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down to check on things. I found Father Allred lying on his back, unconscious with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. Indeed. Indeed she is. Alright. Here is Amy Martin, and the first cutscene of many. Let's try and find Amy. So she's haunting us right now. And there's an easy way to get rid of her. Just need to see those marks of blood, raise our crucifix in that direction. Then she tries to trick us with clones, but it's easy enough to dispel. There we go. Just need her to get off our back. I would have been so happy as a child to have a map of the world like this. I was, and I remain, a big nerd back then. When I was young, I remember in some class or other seeing a map of the world that still had the USSR on it. And it just, like, my mind was blown by the idea that, you know, this big country was no longer. I heard a door open upstairs. There's a tiny bit of game design about this section here, is that if you're upstairs, he just says, "I've heard a door open." But if you're downstairs, he says, "I've heard a door open upstairs," which I find very smart. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you the version of what happened to me. I want to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What was said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior, when I confronted her, she managed to cut the power to the house, and her own parents with their own... I have to go back to that house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there, waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you and I'm sorry. John. Was that about the USSR? When I was young, I found a map that still had the USSR on it instead of Russia. And it blew my mind, this idea that, wow, like this country changed, you know? For me, that was I mean, I was very young, so the idea of countries changing was not something I was thinking possible before. Hello. All right. I think my grandparents had a globe with the USSR still on it. Oh, that's so cool. I really want to have a globe. And in fact, I was looking for one. But the quality of most globes is so bad. Like that plastic with that big ridge in the middle where they seal the globe. Just looks awful. And I know of a company that makes beautiful globes, but it's very expensive. You think my face is breaking? I'm doing the exorcism. I'll be concentrating a little bit. It may not look like it, but the fights are kind of hard in this game. The movement is really slow, which makes it very punitive if you're not standing in the right place. And your cross has a very limited range. It's like a cone, but it's quite narrow. Making the fights kind of hard. All about patience though. Hello. Whoa, I almost died there. Without a bad placement. I'm very lucky that text didn't kill me. Because it can. And it usually does. Can't remember how many times. I think one more. Yeah, here it is. Let's just sit in our corner. Okay, we can't attack her here, that's fine. We'll just wait here. See where she goes. Yeah, I think she does one more. Oh, two more actually. Whoa, whoa. Forgot about that attack. Nice, first try. Be gone, wretch. I have a map on my wall which lacks South Sudan. That's cool. At some point I'd like to have a lot of different maps on which you can see like all the different changes in the world. There's that famous XKCD flowchart that helps you find out when a map was made according to like what country is available. This is the ceremony of opening the blank. Let no brother or sister utter it. Prepare the blank. Use the right index finger to draw the sign of the blank on the floor. Bring an impure vessel to the signs of the blank. Let a brother or sister drink blank at each sign of the blank. Carve the face of the blank. The blood that fills the opening is the new blank. Let 7 blank be taken from the mothers and lowered into the blank. Upon the offering of the 7th blank, the blank will emerge from the blank. This is the second death. This will come again, so remember about that second blank. A second death, actually, we do call it second death. Not teasing what that is. Okay, so we've done our good job. We've done some exorcism. What's next? What next is to kill her, apparently. Not a very friendly sign. A gun with 1 bullet. A gun with 1 bullet. Before we go kill her, let's go through the secret boss of this chapter. Very difficult to think about. You need to shoot this mirror 3 times. So first off, you need to know that the gun will respawn, because otherwise you would never do this. But you need to think about the mirror. If you remember when you looked at the mirror earlier, there was a shadow behind us. We can't see it anymore, but earlier we could see it. So yeah, that one is very difficult to find. I'm not going to pretend that I found it on my own. I've seen a guide that told me to shoot that mirror. Alright, let's shoot it. Hey, hello. If you still hear Roxanne, you should recognize this boss. She played through Faith. earlier. I love the sound it does, like a modem. October 23rd, 1986. Dear Dr. Maglashan, it has been 30 days since the beginning of my treatment here at the Yale Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinell, who has been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinell's help, I've come to accept what really happened in September at the Martin family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomenon, but rather the desperate actions of a young girl driven to violence by dogmatic parents and church rituals that are thought to drive out evil. I am happy to report that, since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased and I now enjoy peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute, contingent upon follow-up appointments with Dr. Spinell in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. Well, we know that's a lie, because we know the nightmares have not been going better, and we also know that the demon is real. Alright, time to shoot things. Okay, so we have a choice here. There's multiple endings, and we'll show all of them. The first thing we'll do is that we're going to follow this weird, mirrored, bloody message that says, kill her. No, sorry, getting a call. Be back in a sec. Sorry about that. Are the spooks with us in the room right now? Well, I mean, it's easy when you've played through this game to be less spooked, but it's still a little spooky. I did get startled a little bit. So, for those who just joined us, Krebsig, among others maybe, we just exercised Amy Martin and we found a gun with one bullet and a bloody text mirrored on the floor saying, kill her. So obviously, we're going to be accepting anything that is written in blood, or just trust it by default. There we go. We've done our job. Have we saved Amy Martin? I don't know, but she's no longer with us, so that's something. Hello, Shimi. Yes, that was once the chapter 3 boss that bullied you badly. Indeed, the mirror demon. He's actually a lot easier to fight in chapter 1 because you're not fighting through a mirror. You do see Cat. Alright, we've done our job. Let's leave. I mean, done our job is a very weird definition. We're here to save Amy Martin and we just shot her, but, you know. Shimi, I can't see my screen. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, we got ending 1 out of 5. Murderer. I'm not sure what we were expecting. Police arrest man accused of murdering missing girl. A New York man is in custody after he confessed to the murder of a stunning girl who had been missing. John Ward of Palmyra was pulled over on Snake Meadow Hill Road last night after a state trooper reported hearing a gunshot. The officer thought it might be poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious after being pulled over. When questioned, Ward reportedly said, "I've killed her." According to the police report, the officer called for backup after Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside her. Ward was taken to Sterling Note Police Headquarters for further questioning. Ward then confessed to authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for 9 days after escaping from a mental institution. After a brief search, they located Amy's body in the woods near the now abandoned Martin home. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, she showed injuries suggesting she had been thrown out of the second-story window of the house. An officer who helped recover the body told reporters that Amy's face had been mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward was found dressed as a priest when he was pulled over. It is suspected that he impersonated a priest to gain the victim's trust after the Catholic authorities in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. Well, we did know that what we were about to do had not been approved by the Vatican. Alright, let's do one better for Amy. Actually, let's show that cutscene that is at the very beginning of the game.
September 21st, 1987.
With that beautiful voice.
It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house.
Oops. Whoops. Well, sorry about that. Not very good at showing cutscenes, apparently. I can't make fun of you anymore, Roxanne, for skipping cutscenes. I tried to, there was cat hair on a key on my keyboard, and I tried to swipe it away, and I accidentally clicked on that key, and that skipped the cutscene. Alright, we have a gun with 1 bullet. What else can we shoot? What else could we shoot? Well, we look at the map, there's the little shed. Maybe we can get to that shed. Of course, the map has changed. It's different. Forest has twisted. But I believe we can still find the shed. Aha! There's a man in black. If you have been very vigilant, you may have seen him through windows, here and there, while we're doing the exhaust room. But now you don't see him anymore, do you? Yeah, knowing it is. Yeah. I guess. I'll give you that one. Shimi, why don't you not, like, he's standing on the laptop, which helps me see the chat. Doing a proper cat cam for you all. Okay, it's too hard. It is not in a place which cat cam is easy here. And he's saying there would have put the skip function on the escape button. I mean, yes, but wouldn't have it been less Commodore 64-like if you did that? Just saying. Alright, let's leave. We have killed the man in black, whoever he was. Let's go away. Alright.
He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid.
Whoops. We got killed by that white demon, that white beast. Esteemed Cardinal Gifford, if you remember, we've seen a letter from him. With all due respect, you cannot grasp the importance of the work I'm doing for young Michael without being present here. Michael needs my help now more than ever. In the past few weeks, I have made great progress with Michael's affliction. Nevertheless, whatever darkness is inside him fights back with increasing ferocity. We must not let up the fight against the enemy at such a critical time. There is another reason why I dare not return Michael to his family, nor let them see him. The darkness inside him afflicts his soul, but it also causes a terrible strain on his body. So that there may be no mistaking what I mean, I've enclosed a photograph of young Michael during one of the sessions. The photograph is missing. Well, worry not. We'll see those photographs at some point. Alright, let's go through the other endings real quick. So we killed the man in black. We've killed Amy herself. What have we not killed? Well, there's two things in the forest, if you remember, that we could have killed. The first one is a deer. I mean, we've seen deers all over, so let's find and shoot a deer. We become hunters. The second one, if you remember, we found a dying fox or squirrel or whatever it was in a stone circle. We'll go and shoot that next. But first, we kill the deer. I think it's this way. It's hard to not get lost in that forest. Nope, that's the man in black. Whose identity you may try to understand. You can guess who that is if you try to rack your brain a little bit. I'm very much lost though. I'm trying to find the deer, but I have no idea where he is. And the forest is twisting around. Oh, well, I mean, we're gonna shoot this first then. Okay, it's hard to line this up, but we did it. We've shot the already bloodied corpse. So let's leave. Hell yeah. Let us go. Uh-oh. Hey guys. Not very nice, is it? And 3 of 5, the offering. Hello, Amy. I'm sorry to hear about your parents' decision. It is hard for people to trust what they do not understand. I know you are only 17, but you are clearly an adult and you are able to handle your own life. Do not let your mom and dad stop you from following your dreams. If there is anything I can do to help you, just let me know. We're having a get-together at the clinic Saturday night, and I would love for you to stop by. We still consider you a part of the team, even if your mom and dad do not. We hope to see you there. Gary. Just run him over. Pitchfork is no match for a car going 45 miles an hour. I agree, and I think they do too, and that's why we put gigantic burning logs on the road. All right, so that's 3 out of 5. We hear a bit more about the clinic and the boss of the clinic, who appears to be a man named Gary. Also, he writes in red, which is a little scary. I don't think I have red ink. I'm looking at my my ink bottles. My ink wells? How would you call this? Is this an ink well or an ink bottle? Bottle, right? Wells are open, I think. Ink jar. Ink. Oh, Gary! I'm a Gary hater. So you're just jealous of his pitchfork. Okay, I think we turn right here for the deer, perhaps. Hell yeah, here it is. The only deer left in that forest. Well, we're hunting. Yum, 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 yum. And we don't even collect our kill. Despicable. Alright, let's leave. So we killed everything that we can think of in this forest.
It is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror.
Whoops. I'll go get a pitchfork and start my own cult. I'll be cooler than him. Sounds good. You do that. I'll be a level 1 acolyte. Unidentified body discovered near wrecked car. The site of a deadly car accident was discovered along a road near Stirling this morning, along with the body of a person who has not yet been identified. At 6 AM this morning, a resident called to report an accident along Snake Meadow Hill Road. The driver of a silver sedan had swerved off the road and struck a tree. A spokesman from the police commented that the body appeared to have been dragged several yards away from the car, deeper into the woods after having been ejected from the front windshield. It was noted that the body had been mangled beyond recognition. Investigators suspect that this was probably the work of a coyote. Police also noted that parts of a cleaned white-tailed deer were found in the trunk of the car. From a white-tailed deer, the hunter typically gets 75 pounds of meat. However, it appears the victim of the accident was only able to carry 25 pounds back to the car. Fascinating. I'm not sure exactly what this means, the whole 25 pounds. If this is hinting to something that I don't understand. A lot of the notes hint to like secrets and like tidbits later in the game. This part I have no idea what they mean. Well, we've shot everything. So I think the only thing we have left is to just leave. Let's not kill anything. Let's just be gone. Be on our way. Just sayonara. With our beautiful walk animation. Just going. He's swinging his head side to side with great force. Alright, let's leave. I missed. Whoops. Oh. That is the option you missed. It's technically not no aggression, because you try to shoot this little guy. Sadly, I failed. Funnily enough, I was about to say, no death chapter 1, with all notes and all endings. But it couldn't be done. We had to have at least one mortis. It just had to be done. It just had to be done. Alright, let's go back. Let's try to aim properly. I think I've aimed a little low. The bullet just went between his legs. And I got eaten by the white beast. At least you saw the animation, which I think is really cool. I was about to say he's the only enemy that has a special animation with killing you, but that's just wrong. Just completely wrong. There's a lot of enemies that have that. There we go. And that is the last ending of chapter 1.
He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me. I shall call upon him and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right deed.
Alright, and that's ending 5 out of 5, when faith endures. But it's the canon ending of chapter 1, so this is why I kept it for last. Music is kind of cool. The music of this game increases in quality over time. Alright, let's read the last note of chapter 1. Police animal experts investigate chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Sterling PD is enlisting the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal, which some residents are calling a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by motorists yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorist whom discovered the remains had told them they appeared of a person. After arriving at the scene, police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what exactly we're dealing with here, said a Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote. If it's a mountain lion or an exotic pet that escaped from its owners or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. And that's chapter 1. By far the shortest of this game. So chapter 1 was released on itch.io many years ago as a free game, and back then that was just it. That was Faith. Then Faith chapter 2 came out, then chapter 3, and then the Unholy Trinity is this compilation of all three. Now that we've completed chapter 1, we simply have to go to chapter 2. We'll start with the prologue, and we won't activate Celeritas. If you're wondering about what Celeritas/Turbo is, when you finish the game, well, where's my, Oh, this is prologue. This is even more prologue. Right. Should I show this now? We're supposed to see this later. I guess I'll show it. Alright. So just Celeritas, when you complete a chapter, all endings, you get a turbo mode in which you move much faster, but all enemies move much faster as well, making the game a lot more difficult. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do in the prologue. Hell yeah, Saturday morning spooks. I know, right? Isn't that the best part for Saturday morning? Well, the best time to play those. I can't remember what the hell I do in that prologue. Maybe I should show the prologue later, in fact. Because you unlock it by finishing chapter 2. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. A doctor face reveal. I've done this in MeSide also. Because I think it is kind of funny to see my face when I play horror games, because you can... It breaks the poker face that you can imagine when I try to contain my spooks. So yeah, let's not do the prologue now, we'll do it later, because it's tidbits of lore that we understand when we finish the game. So we go new game, we don't go prologue, we just confirm. On screen, exactly. Alright. Well, we are playing as another character this time. The man in black, in fact. Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davis from your custody and return him to his home immediately. You've been contracted. If you remember, we've read this note in chapter 1 already. That's the note we got from exercising the white creature. Beautiful apartment. Having your Bible on the bed, that's a classic. Day 1, well, one day. What a beautiful child. Looks like a priest. He held out a cross and has a clerical color pixel. That is correct. This person is Father Garcia. This is 2 weeks. Oh no. He's getting sick. I think he has conjunctivitis? Is that how you say this? Probably. Pink eye. Oh, 3 months. Whoops. Could this be our mysterious chupacabra? Yes, it is.
How are we doing today, Michael? I like to go home. You can't go home until you get better, Michael. Can I see Mommy and Daddy? I need to make you better first. When she let you get on me, she'll kill you. If you find them to be people, you'll never be together.
Alright. Time to press spacebar. Uh-oh. The power has been cut. We're trying to escape this room. It looks like a friend, I agree. It's the exorcist. Yeah, kinda. Kinda. You play as an exorcist, as a priest who's doing an exorcism. I just want to check something in the first room. Yes, there's a tiny secret in this game. Hello, Fagnus, how are you doing? There's a very tiny secret in this game. Here it is. Now we have a clown nose in our inventory. Does this do anything? Nope. Not at all. But we have it. Hello.
Dios mío, what have you done? I have forgotten a bit. You can't hide from good evil. You shall drink the wrath of the
Drink the wrath of the Almighty. Such a powerful line. Also, and then you just go... Nasus, I heard that one is a top laner. Yeah, a lot of this game is in Latin, so I hope you read your notes. Okay, so this is chapter 2. Chapter 2 has a lot of secrets and even has a secret bad ending, which is kind of hard to do. We're going to do this, and I have written down the steps, because if I forget one, I will be very sad, because you can't go back. Have you forgotten already? The notes people leave behind exist on the edge of memory. When you press escape, you can read them again, and we can skip cutscene using spacebar, which we'll never do. Oh, like the tree. Hello. That's a nice Christmas tree. Alright, let's read some notes. Notice, aviso. The current investigation being conducted at Gallup Cemetery by the State of Connecticut Historical Society has been postponed until further notice. In the interim, we ask the public to avoid the cemetery grounds, the surrounding woods, any wildlife, and any unidentified persons roaming the area. Thank you for your patience. Seems to have a little bit of a cult issue. Oh, there's so much wind. One of those Lyonnaise Day, isn't it? If you're wondering how I know this one is haunted, if you look, like the two rows aren't aligned. It being weird is why it's haunted. It's OCD. I shook hands with the devil. I looked him in the eye. It looked like a long-lost friend. Dearest disciple, verily, not everyone who says Lucifer, Lucifer shall inherit his kingdom. You must first conjure his demon. You must then serve his demon. You must then walk among the children of men as his demon. Thus shall you receive the blessing of the unspeakable. Return to a safe family home whenever you are in need of rest. Gary. Thank you, Gary. This, by the way, is the only hint you get to do the secret ending. I mean, there's other hints on what specifically those mean, but that's it. That's it. Hello. Hi. Yo. Mirror. Oh. Well, we need this key. Sadly, it's the spooky version of me in the mirror who has it. Also, the safe mausoleum is a save point, so I'm just gonna do this. Do save? I know, very intriguing. Nice smirk, I know, right? A very interesting part of how Faith was made is that all of those scenes that use rotoscopy, I think that's how it's called, were based on the creator of the game. And a lot of those reference videos exist on YouTube. So you can see him go on YouTube. It is with great sadness that the Sterling community announced the passing of Cindy Mari Martin, 38, and Robert Kimball Martin, 40, devoted husband and wife and beloved parents. Their lives tragically came to an end on September 21st due to an accident in their home. Bob was a training advisor for the United States Navy and Cindy was a CPA. I don't know what CPA means. And more recently, a stay-at-home mother. They were married March 12, 1969. In Voluntown. Though not particularly religious, they taught their children to be kind, generous, and involved in the community. A public closed casket memorial will be held at Tillinghast Funeral Home at 10 AM Thursday. Burial services will proceed shortly after. Bob and Cindy are survived by their daughter Amy and twin boys, Nate and Jason. Yeah, rotoscoping is so cool. It gives those cutscenes such a profound impact. They look real but also not real at the same time, so it's very scary. And there's a lot more of those cutscenes going in the future, and they become more and more elaborate and more well done. Also, stop moving, you statue. And Canny Valley, yeah. I forgot this happened. Woo! Got all shivers down my spine. Alright, time to fight some fellas. And the first one is the weird frog with an umbilical cord thingy. Whoa, I almost died here. Again, if this game looks easy to you, play it. The movements are extremely slow. And the hitboxes are not generous for you. They're very generous for the enemy. As you can see, I wasn't doing any damage here. So yeah, the game is not that easy. I swear. Nobody was thrilled when I got pregnant. Not even a little happy. Even my doctor seemed to be judging me. Each time I'd leave the doctor's office, I'd see this strange woman across the street. All she would do is stare at me and smile. No words. Just a big warm smile. Somehow, it made those visits a little bit more bearable. After I lost the baby, I saw her again across the street from the doctor's. Her smile was as big as ever, but somehow not as warm and friendly as I remember. Yesterday as I was walking, I was shocked to see the woman standing in the middle of the path. Now she was pregnant. She beckoned towards me. I followed her off the path into the woods. That's when I met Gary. That was close. Yep, that was extremely close. A lot closer than I'd like to admit. I was giving him a little smooch before he left. Alright, one of the guys is gone. I mean, the lady, specifically. 2 fellas left. Alright, let's do more. Let's do the one on the top first, so it's done. So, I won't say anything. I'll let you look at the screen, and then look at that screen. This old puzzle. You get it? If not, it is. I mean, it makes a lot of sense when you look at the statues. It's like, oh, right, top, left, top. But when you first play the game, you're a little confused. Especially since the other boss, they didn't exactly need a puzzle, just, you know, walk around, use the switch, but that was it. And I think this is right, unless I messed it up, which is not impossible. Hello! I am going to go and save, so we don't have to do this again. Not the biggest mystery in the game? Yeah, for sure. When I'll show the secret ending of this one. We're going to do the bad ending first. And given how long it takes, maybe we'll only do the bad ending for chapter 2. We'll see. But you'll see how many weird things you need to do it. Alright, let's go and kill that one. We're exercising all the demons. Hello. Can't remember his patterns, so I may die on this one. Okay, this one is actually kind of easy. I've been Fred. No more overbearing father turned violent alcoholic. No more hiding my bruises and cuts. No more pills and needles. No more getting laughed at and kicked around. But never laugh at me again. By day my body withers away, but by night my mind explores forbidden worlds of power and knowledge, guided by beings of pure darkness. I have been trusted with secret knowledge of the demon's seal. I have learned the correct conjuring signs, drawing the inverted star along the rocks arranged in 5, first at the top left point and then down. I will lure them into the wood, and I will show them my power. Catch it? Yeah? That was the hint for the first step of the secret ending. If you have a good memory, you should know what we need to do. Alright. Last little fellow is the beautiful baby with the most pleasurable soundscape in a boss fight ever. Where's the baby? I can't see him. Oh, here you are. Okay, he decided not to attack ever. That's friendly, thank you. The opposite of a good memory? Well, yeah, too bad. Losing Grandpa was the hardest thing I've ever experienced. We were really close. I cried about it for weeks. Then my stepmom introduced me to some of her friends. They asked me, would you like to see your grandfather again? I missed him so much. I was willing to try anything. That night, my stepmom drove me to one of her friends' house. They took me down to the basement. I saw my grandfather in there, only it wasn't actually him. When I tried to run, they closed the basement door and locked me in. I can't remember much else from that night. My stepmom's friends are always coming by the house now. They tell me I have a debt to pay. They say they have work for me to do. Spooky. Oh, the statue changed. Beautiful. I love art. Hey, look! That's me in the mirror. Going to bet this was you as a child. I mean, thankfully my grandfather hasn't died. I mean, one of them did, but not the one I'm very close to. Alright, so, we just got a key. And here, there's a lock. If you think, let's open the lock. Good job, you just locked yourself out of the secret ending. We're going out to the forest. Back where we came. He's going out. All the way back to where we started. Remember this? That's a stone circle. And with our own blood, we will draw pentagram. I think that's how you do this, right? I think I fucked it up. How the hell do you draw this again? You start at top left, then down. That's what he said. So top left, bottom middle, top right, bottom left, bottom right, right? Oh yeah, and then go back up to the top left. This is the worst pentagram ever drawn. Am I missing anything? No, I need to stand here. Hello! Not good at art, are you? No, not at all. The funny part is the only reason I know how to draw a pentagram is because of Trauma Center on the DS. If you've never played this game, I mean, you should. It's so good. And you can stop time by drawing a pentagram with your stylus. Anyway, notes, new patient initial consultation. Subject, John Thomas Ward, that is us. Present, Dr. James Spinell, PhD, and 2 orderlies. Subject non-responsive for first half hour, followed by fragmented exorcism narrative. Subject unable to maintain consistency in story. For example, stating that Amy was in the basement and then saying that she was in the attic. Subject insists incident was the result of demonic possession. Cannot declare subject of sound mind. Will require several more sessions to fully understand subject's mental state. Will advise Martin family attorneys. This guy seemed like a buddy, even got antlers. Yeah, I was just showing him my cool cross, you know? Like, look at this, so cool. I got scared. Alright, we did the first part of the secret ending. Hell yeah. There's 2 more parts to do later on. So let's try to not forget about them. Because as I've shown you, by showing you how you would lock yourself out of it, it's very easy to lock yourself out of it. So if you're wondering, what's the hint here? Well, first off, we need to conjure his demon. That's the first step. That's it. That's the line. How do we know to conjure his demon? Well, here we know that. Where is it? Here, he says that you can conjure, like the conjuring sign, by drawing the inverted star along the rocks. Not easy to get, although, I mean, it's feasible. You can solve this part all by yourself. It's just very hard to be observant enough. Especially just remembering those stones and thinking the blood from your eye and so on and so forth. I mean, I think it is pretty cool, but it's hard to remember. Anyway, we're not bleeding anymore, which is why I'm saying that this would lock you out. Because no blood, you can't draw. Alright, let's get up. I love this guy. If you're wondering, this is never explained. It's just to make you scared on this screen. Be like, where is he? Where is he? It's just pure spooks. Oh, little children. Child, I guess. There's only one. She guards the door to underground purgatory. I have not seen her. Children fear her. Alright. Well, let's explore a little bit. Confess thy sins. I've sinned, Father. Day 1 of our paranormal investigation into the Old Snake Meadow Hill Church. We've got 3 cameras, a box of tapes, and enough beer and beef jerky to last us a week. On our way in, we asked some of the locals about the church. It was mostly the stories we have heard before. Evil spirits dragging children into the cornfield and secret tunnels under the chapel. But there was the spindly lady game that we hadn't heard of yet. Apparently, it has to do with summoning the spirit of a woman who used to take care of an orphans back in the 50s. There was even an old rhyme that told us, walk the church from room to room and maybe you will see her, but she will never, she will move when you do, but never try to trick her. Awesome! We're going to try the game tonight as soon as we get settled in. Hell yeah. Love the music in this section. Alright, let's explore a little bit. Night 3. Shouldn't have come here. Tape's missing. Lars stuck behind basement door. Henry hasn't come back yet. Can't leave anyway. That sucks. Oh, like this, right?
Pray for me, Father, for
I will confess my sin.
What seeds have you got to confess? I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fears overcame me. I turned my back on the ministry and broke my vows to God. A year later, the girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past
Those are
sins.
pretty big sins.
Thou hast said will. Here is my penance. Bring the child to me. Preferably sent of contrition. And thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for him good. For
Thank you,
his
Lord.
mercy endures forever.
I called a way to go into confessional, say, oh, I've done best, and the guy's like, oh, as your act of contrition, bring the child to me. Come look at it. Yeah, we can. Look, beautiful Madonna painting. A little blob, but... Night 1. We still haven't found a way into the basement, but we found something just as cool. A secret passage in the old confession booth leading to this hallway. Henry's going into town to buy a crowbar. We'll see if we can't get those boards off of some of these doors. But that's not even the best part. We've called an EVP, extra sensory, I can't remember, phenomenon, piece phenomenon thing. You can't hear it on tape very well, but to us it kind of sounded like laughing. Thank God we brought the nice mic. We'll review it once on the sound gear once we get back into town. Bad news, fellas. Alright, well, bring the child, definitely not evil. Yeah, especially with the text being in red and going when he says bring the child, that sounds totally legit. Oh, this just closed on us. Notice those candles. I won't explain what they do just yet. I'll let you imagine. Oh, something's here. Oh, this is a bad room to have this fight in. That was mighty close. Woo! How did I survive this? I have no idea, actually. Alright, well, didn't want to spoil the candles, but here it is. That's the position of you and the spindly lady in the church. And when there's only one candle lit, that means you're in the same room. Beautiful. A little broken, but okay. Oh, I don't think that's a normal church. Let's grab this note. Night 2. We're gonna be rich! We caught some supernatural stuff on camera before, sure. Doors opening on their own, things falling off the shelves, but nothing like this. Tonight, while we're trying the spindly lady game again, one of the candles on the floor lit up by itself as soon as Lars walked into the room. It was nuts, and we got it all on film. We're gonna make a fortune selling this to the TV stations. Bad news, fellas. Alright, so the basement is open. Again, if you enter the basement now, you just locked yourself out of the secret ending. So let's not do that. Remember, we have a mission here. Visit... Watch the candles. I mean, sure. Wait, is it not gonna do the thing? Ah, here it is. I thought since we killed the lady already, it would not do the thing. So yeah, we have a mission. We have been tasked by a gentle priest to bring the child. How could we say no? That is our divine duty. If you remember the note from earlier, children are afraid of her, that's a spindly lady. And we could see a child leaving into the cornfield at the beginning. But now the spindly lady is dead, so we can go and collect the child. Thing that we could not do before killing the spindly lady. You scare me, buddy. Wait, am I supposed to, Will you help me? Okay, I'll help you. I'll help you. I'm scared that he kills me for some reason. But I think that's fine. He's purple like Grimace. Come here, child. Where are you taking me? Oh, don't worry about it. Ah, here it is. I was like, he's in front of the curtain, isn't it? Oh, hello! Another secret boss. Again, you know this one, Roxanne? He's not your friend, is he? Ah, right. Shit. So he does this thing, when the screen goes dark, his sprite becomes very hard to see. Which is not nice. I think it should be easy enough to kill. If I don't mess up. Yeah, you can see he's just above me. Ah, shoot. He goes faster when he's dark. I forgot about that. Him again, indeed. Indeed. I don't know if that's the fact that the child has been caught. No, let's go and grab the child again. Spindly lady is dead. That's good. But yeah. We had to pay the blob cost. This was a deathless run so far. Maybe I should try Good Christian Boy at some point. Because I don't think you need to kill this guy for the Good Christian Boy ending, because that's the bad ending. You need the good one. Ah, but you need... Nah, you need something else in other boss fights, which is almost uncontrollable. And that's just too hard. It's all fucked up, because I've served you, demon. I've helped you. You've asked me for the child, I bring you the child. Why are you attacking me now? Are you telling me demons can't be trusted? He's at the bottom. Pattern? Better pattern. Gonna reposition in the center. Alright. Nice and slow. Just how I like it. Again, nice and slow. Thank you. Oh, I thought you were dead. He sounds like a phone. Oh, modem. The child is repelled by the cross. Yeah, it's all weird. Subject is suffering from delusion. In John's mind, he plays the role of the hero sent by God to protect the innocent. In order to escape the consequences of his action, he has created his own reality. In order for everything to make sense, he needs to believe in the evil spirits and paranormal occurrences. I recommend an in vivo approach until we can get John to accept the truth. And for the love of God, please have Mrs. Martin transferred to another facility. Somehow, John knows that she's in here with him. Just if you're wondering if the story is trying to say, oh, John is imagining everything. No. These events happened. The exorcism and so on. Spindle is just, I mean, he's just layman. How could he know? Darkness surrounds thee. Spooky. This is my final memoir, hastily scribbled on a page of the good book. I now descend the staircase, knowing full well that she waits for me ahead. Checking my old watch has revealed something quite astonishing. Time doesn't change down here as we know it on the surface. The hands don't move past 2 o'clock. God's work be done. I have been to where only the faintest lights shine and protect from things unspeakable. God help me, Father Clark, a foolish old man, going mad in this dark prison, ears bleeding from the scream of demon. Spooky. Alright, there's a little puzzle here. I'm just gonna take a picture of that so I can remember it. There we go. And I'll let you try and understand that puzzle if you've not played this game before. If you want, in fact, to have a little fun, tell me what to do. Because obviously I know what I'm supposed to do, and Roxanne, you also know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, did you understand the puzzle? Maybe you didn't. So, tell me what you want me to do, and we'll see if that works out. So this is the room, just to show you if I... yeah, I'll show you the screen again. Here it is. And let's go back to this room. So just to show you what happens, if I press a symbol, everything disappears, but there's a scary sound, and I can save myself. So there's some kind of order to things. Can you guess what the order is? That puzzle is, I think, is fairly clever. Water, well, you think. Your brain's the one on the stage this time. I'm guessing clock or counterclockwise along the circle of symbols starting with, I assume, the top one that looks like an eye. You are almost correct. You're right on the clockwise. The thing you're not correct about is where to start. And how would we know where to start? Well, if you remember this note. I didn't find those yet, yeah, of course. Here it is. Time doesn't change down here. The hands don't move past 2 o'clock. Exactly, Schniffwood. Good job. Start at 2 o'clock one. Alright, so we press this one, this one, this one, this one. I think it's the spiral. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Good job. I do not remember this note. Yeah, I know. That's the one we just got, but it's easy to forget. Mother of Demons. That's a nice thing to have in your backyard. Alright. We're out of the church. We've escaped. Why couldn't we just go out of the church? Great question. Let me just get my notes for the last secret out, because it's soon. Oh, hello. A very non-spooky note here. Let's read it. 3 murdered in latest wave of ritualistic killings, Sterling, Connecticut. The bodies of 3 young people were discovered in the woods outside of Sterling last night in what authorities are calling a ritualistic murder. Sandra Atwood, Engel Nogales, and Troy Inglis are the names of the unfortunate victims, were apparently stabbed multiple times and beheaded before being killed in a paganistic ritual. Pandemonium regnat. 2 of the victims' bodies were also partially burned, although authorities would not specify who. The bodies were found several miles from Gallup Cemetery, where residents reported the tomb had been desecrated. They also found trails of blood leading off into the woods. Investigators would not comment on whether these 2 incidents could be related. The arrangement of the bodies in a ritualistic pattern, as well as the writing of certain symbols in blood, matches the style of several murders that have occurred in the Stirling area since 1986. The killings may be connected to last week's brutal slaying of Amy Martin, a 70-year-old girl, by John Ward. Ward had impersonated a priest to gain Amy's trust before luring her into the woods and killing her. Investigators are asking residents to report any suspicious activity to the police. Authorities are urging the people of Stirling to not mourn the loss of Atwood, Nogales and Inglis, because after all, they were degenerated devil-worshipping thugs who were hooked on crack cocaine and hated their parents. Why even conduct an investigation at all? That's what you would like them to think, wouldn't you, John? They were just three pathetic outcasts who got what they deserved. You actually did the community a favor when you found them getting high in that tomb. You stalked them through the graves and killed them one by one. You ignored their cries for help, their pleas for mercy. You put holes in their ruined drug addict bodies. And then you chopped off their heads because everybody knows that removing the head is the only way to kill a snake. Well, guess what? You didn't kill the snake, John. You cannot kill what cannot be killed. Thou shalt not raise up what thou canst put down again. Thou couldst not kill Amy. Thou shalt not destroy my works, for they are the works of the eternal dragon. Even now she is at thy door. Her hand is at thy throat. Yet you see her not. I will have thy soul, for I am the god of this world. Pandemonium regnat, satani vitae. Pandemonium regnat, satani vitae. That's a lot of text. I'm not reading all of that. Hi. I am the creature. I have no recollection how the hell to get out of here. Oh, down. Right. Here it is. Okay. This is the last, and yeah, the noise is fantastic. Okay, this is the last secret. This one is time sensitive and you can easily get killed. You need to not go up above that bridge. If you do, you lock yourself out. There's a little arrow of stones to the right that tells you down. And if you remember the notes, I'm not sure you remember the notes, but you must then walk among the children of men as his demon. That's the third secret. So let's do that. Let's follow that arrow. That's new, isn't it? How we can escape this. And we are the spider demon. And now we need to try and kill them both. Ah, shoot! At least you get to see that special death message that only exists when you get killed as the spider demon. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's do this again. Wish we could be Weird Spider for the rest of the game. Yeah, you and me both. Alright, let's try to not get crushed by the truck this time. I think he's going to... Woo! Alright, here we go. Well, we've completed the third and last step in that notes. So we are able to serve Lucifer. So, as you can imagine, this is the bad ending. You're not supposed to do this when you're a good person. Also, by the way, we're back. John has appeared. Alright, let's go to Candy Tunnel. Yay! Free candy! Death awaits. And I. Hello. Can't remember where the notes are in here, so I'm gonna just scan everything. Alistar, also that's a body, and lots of drug needles, drug-related needles. Multiple officers wounded, one dead in sewer tunnel shootout. Law enforcement officials are reporting multiple officers down, including one deputy who was fatally wounded after an exchange of gunfire in the sewer tunnels near Smink. Oh, that music is terrifying. In the candy tunnel. Witnesses say they heard the shot approximately 10 minutes after the police raided the tunnel, where suspected murderer Joe Bowman, aka the candy store killer, was alleged to be hiding. At this time, it is not known how many officers have been wounded, although it has been confirmed that one officer has been killed. Officials are not saying if Boffman was wounded in the exchange, and efforts are being made to recover the casualties from the tunnels. Scary. 18 lives. Yay. We'll see the little guy. Think we don't see you? Oh, there's another body right here. Hell yeah. 2 more dead discovered outside Candy Tunnel near Sterling. 2 more bodies have been discovered from the drainage ditch under Snake Meadow. The notorious Candy Tunnel, known in the area to be a home to addicts, gangs, runaways, and the indigent, have been the site of several grisly discoveries over the past 3 months. Since May, 5 bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch leading to the tunnels. Authorities are being pressured by concerned citizens to search the tunnels amidst fear of possible connections to Joe Bowman, KV candy store killer, who has claimed 8 victims in Connecticut and Rhode Island over the past year. Spooky. Hello. Think I don't see you there? Go read. No, it's I isn't read. When see you see it, don't move. When you see it, don't move. That easy. Hey. If you do anything at all, even raise your cross, you are dead. I'll show you. That's a cool animation of the end going. Oh, there you shooting? Alright, let's go back. I think you need to collect those notes again though. That's fine, it won't take too long. I mean, I don't need to get the notes, I already have all of them. The point is showing them to you, not collecting them for the sake of collection. Okay, so this time, when we see it, we shall not move. I love how the game teaches you anytime you see a demon, just press spacebar, and then pressing spacebar would kill you here. Alright. Let's follow it. Blood. Lots of blood. Also, this on the left says Pelot, which in Lyon means guy. Or like fella, or dude. Which I find very fascinating. I think you can get killed if you go all the way to the left here, or there is a note. It's one or the other. We'll find out. It's a note. This is as far as I'll go to hide my stash. Nobody goes past the first bite. Nobody, except those strange people with their bodies painted red and their eyes like animals. Twice a month they come and pass right through into the deeper tunnels. Sometimes I can hear them yelling or chanting. Sometimes I hear something like an old woman laughing. Sometimes I hear things that aren't even human. Whatever they are, they sound really, really big. Oh. You actually get both. You get the note and get killed. I mean, I could use the crucifix, but I wanted to show that animation because I think it's pretty cool. They kill you with scissors. What a let's follow the pillow. Splendid idea. Yep, exactly. I love that animation. It looks really cool with the scissors. You never got killed by a cultist, did you, Roxanne? You never seen that animation. You avoided this guy on your first try and no one noticed? That's a proof that you were really good at it. You made it look effortless. Alright. More tunnels, more tunnels. With a little bit of blood. I'm sorry, God, please save me. I'm here. I'm John Faith. Alright, we can go into the bloody room. Or, just, again, you didn't do this, Roxanne, so I'll show you what happens if you go here before getting the flashlight. Nice. Just get ambushed. Anyway. I did say this would be a showcase, so it needs showcasing. Otherwise, I'm just lying. Okay, let's go to this bloody room. Seems like a great idea, doesn't it? Oh, a flashlight. Fantastic. Also, that's a lot of blood, and there's a guy squirming in there. You're wondering what are these children running around, or the two children holding hands? They are hallucinations. Are you bugged? Oh, I guess not. They're mine forever. That's what he said. Do you drop anything? Can't remember. Don't think there's a note here. No, but we have the flashlight, so we can explore the tunnels with a modicum of safety. How you get killed, what a surprise. Yeah. It's nice of them to paint these little symbols on the floor so I know where to go. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. He is here. Funny that he would just not stab me because I have the light. It's like, oh no, we can't attack him. Iliad exquo. I mean, I speak a little Latin, but this is too much even for me. Alright, so this is a closed door. It's locked. Our friend John tells us. Thank you. Oh my god, all the hallucinations are scary. They hate the light. Well, time to use that for our purpose. The key. Yay. Okay, so this room has 3 stones in front of that note, and each stone has an icon which relates to the secret. The first one has the inverted star, the second one has the confession booth, and the third one has a black statue. I think I can't remember what it has. So to get this note, you need to have done all 3 of the secrets. Okay, sorry, I was getting freaked out by the music. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. We shall visit thee soon. Alright. Sounds good. Let's catch up. It's a little lunch. Okay. Well, it's time to complete this chapter. We have the key. We can open this door. Hell yeah. A room. Uh-oh.
Don't be afraid, God. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, don't dead. There will he be also. We can banish this demon together.
You can do that, Father Garcia.
While I recite the 91st Psalm, let us go.
They hate the light, so do I. Weird hooded shadow bunny. Yeah, sounds good. Alright, we are here with Father Garcia. He has joined us.
What happened to Amy? You are no murderer, God. There is not much you could have done. But maybe now her soul is at rest. Let us go.
Alright, and here's the boss fight.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. I shall behold the reward of...
Ah, shoot. I thought I was looking straight at him. But I turned left to Barry. Let's skip that one. I mean, to be not fair with you, Roxanne, it takes a long time to skip a cutscene. But I agree that using spacebar is weird. You are placed in one of the worst spot, Garcia, by the way. This fight is basically the reason why I don't want to try the good Christian boy achievement. You'll see why in the second phase of it. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me. Can you die, by the way? He will deliver me and honor me. Vadebus mitsachana exodito mine pari. Vadebus mitsachana exodito mine pari. He's reciting the whole psalm. There we go. Where are you at? She goes Yaya when you hit her. Where are you at? Can you imagine that this is the entire playthrough, Roxanne, when you play Flashlight? Every boss fight has this effect. Every phase. Can you imagine fighting this, where you have to, like, push up the red guys from the doors, but you can't see the doors? It sounds scary. Okay. This is the third phase, and this phase, if you want to have the good Christian boy achievement, Father Garcia cannot die, but you don't control him. If she goes for him, you just lose. It's pure RNG. Yeah, see? So basically, if I was doing a good Christian boy achievement run right now, that would be it. That would be lost. I would have to restart the entire game. Ooh. Oh no, it's tight. I've done runs where I... Okay, by the way, this is cool. I've done runs where I killed her without Garcia dying, but I had to retry multiple times. I'm just jumping ready to spacebar anything in my way. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, we get a letter. John, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I will always love you back, Molly. I mean, I feel you. So this was all a dream. This is the nightmares that John has been talking about. He has this every night. That sucks. I can do it if I'm angry enough. Hell yeah. Okay, so in the regular and good ending, where Garcia doesn't die, you would get a letter from him. Actually, maybe that's it, right? No, you would get a letter from him basically telling you that he wants to help you fight the unspeakable. In fact, do I have access to the note somewhere? I probably have it in the game. I'll read it later. The note where he dies versus he doesn't die changes by one line, making this not really worth it to fight for. But here we're doing the bad ending. Release form, John Ward. This form certifies that the subject is hereby released from my care after having completed the required counseling and treatment to my satisfaction with confidence that they are ready to resume their normal daily activity as a mentally stable member of society. Existing conditions: mild anxiety and acute coulrophobia as the fear of clowns. That's why there's a clown nose in Garcia apartment. Just a little Easter egg like this. Do we still have it? We don't. Alright, let's leave. We have friends here. We worked hard after all. Everyone meet the unspeakable. That's what you see on the sides of the screen, by the way. This is this scene, this very scene. Alright. As you can imagine, this is a very bad ending when you join the cult. You become a baddie. Alright. Let's read the note from Father Garcia. It's only noon. Do I have time to do a little bit of chapter 3? Maybe we can do one day. Begin chapter 2. Let's read those notes first. I think that the last notes, right? No. These are the prologue. Wait, where's the ending note? You can't seem to remember this note. Maybe that's the one. Oh right, because it can change since there's two different lines. You can't remember that note. Well, too bad. Basically, he's telling you that he wants to fight with you, and you know what? Let's fight a little bit, just a little bit. We'll do one day, and then we'll be done. Show needles for sure. I don't have Celeritas. Oh, because maybe I didn't do one of the ending. I could show the bad ending here first, but I'm not gonna, because it's too cool, and you should see it last, I think. Alright, September 21st, 1986. I don't need to tell you that this assignment is top secret. Yes, sir. That's what I saw during my previous visits. Could be in for a very long night. Is this your first exorcism? Yes, sir. Are you afraid? I don't know, sir. That's father to you. Fuck you, Red. Alright, don't trust anything except Father Allred. For sure, let's do that. Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Martin. Big jar. The tech has improved. If you remember in the first game, you couldn't see them by just looking at them. You need the note. This is scary. If you're confused, this is a flashback of the first exorcism. So John is freaking out. Respicat me demonium. Answer me demon if you don't speak Latin. This one is kinda easy. Bad night. It is 3 days until the profane Shabbat. Sabbath. John, we don't have much time. The profane Sabbath is almost upon us. If they find Nate and Jason, they will perform a ritual. Okay, I should maybe. So in the letter, which we couldn't read, but remind you what it says. In the letter we get in the good ending in chapter 2, he tells you that he thinks there's a cult trying to bring the Antichrist in the world. And to do this, they are going to try to use Nate and Jason, which are the twins, brothers of Amy, Martin. That ritual they want to do is called the profane Sabbath. So if they find Nate and Jason, they will perform a ritual on them that could call forth a demon of unspeakable power. The name of the demon is Malthus. I'm in the process of discovering their whereabouts. I will contact you about again soon. We must not let them do to the boys what they did to Amy. Agreed. Door is locked. This door. I'm not going in there. John, I can't find Nate or Jason Martin in the state foster care system. It's possible that, after what happened last year, they went to live with relatives. I'll try to find out what I can. Meanwhile, go investigate the clinic where Amy worked. We must find the place where they intend to summon Malthus and disrupt their plans. Vaya con Dios, Father Garcia. Go with God, I believe, in Spanish. Don't speak Spanish, so actually just believe. Okay, so just the game telling you how to play the game, just in case you actually forgot. Alright, well, it's time to investigate the daycare. Chapter 3 is split into 3 days, because you have 3 days before the profane Shabbat. Sabbath? How do you pronounce Sabbath? Shabbat in French. So we can do day 1. Maybe we'll have time for day 2. Fuck you. This place ain't no place for you, Preacher. I need to train so I can do their voices. The synthesizer voice. Calling all metal for Beazelfest 1987 rocks the hell out of Hartford. Anyway, we're just advertising for a metal festival. Return to Bondage, Mother of Shadow, The Door to Afterbirth. That's kind of cool. Hell yeah. For those who don't know, this music is Eric Satie, I think Nocien number 1. Thanks to Rhonda Erickson from Gary Miller. Hi Rhonda, just a couple of reminders after last week's visit. Please keep your desk tidy. Our patients need to feel at ease with a healthcare experience. Remember our sales point, clean, quick and courteous. Do not return any calls from the Department of Health before notifying me first or leaving a message with Tiffany. We cannot afford another surprise inspection. Please do call me on my direct personal line if you happen to hear back from Mrs. Martin. One more thing, keep Jeffrey out of sight. Remember, Gary loves you. And thanks. Alright, hell yeah. Note to self. Pills do not dissolve in IV drip well. Too weak. Patients waking up before process is complete. Sooner or later, you'll realize we're having the same hallucinations. Suggest concentrated injectable version. Oh, nice echography. A Bobby? A weird looking Bobby? A very, very weird looking baby? Extremely weird looking baby? Scary baby? I love how enthusiastic it sounds. Boards over the door! It looks so happy. That picture facing the wall is so weird. Alright, let's grab that crowbar. Boards over the door! Someone dropped a crowbar over here. I'm getting better. Alright, let's remove the boards over the door. Oh, unless... we are tied to a hospital bed in this very scary room. By the way, notice this curtain on the left? Notice those symbols? Remind you of anything? Also, I am hiding. The creature's coming back. And yes, it is loss. Don't turn to the left, please. Yeah, that's better. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, see ya. Whoops, I didn't do this really well, but I think we're fine. Ooh. Help me, sir! Alright, let's escape.
I need to hide.
Hiding in the bodies. I think we should be fine here. Oh yeah. How the hell we're going to get up the steps is thankfully solved.
What the hell is going on here?
Help me, dude.
You're coming with me, creature.
Radar. Cheers. Alright. Okay, well, chapter 3 also has its share of secrets. Give it to you. Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ, what is that thing?
Come on. Come back here. Face the wrath of God. No, drink the wrath of God. Can you aim, buddy? Okay, that's a lot better. Hell yeah, the power of bullets. Finally. You call the cops, or at the timing extremely convenient. I didn't call the cops, but if you remember, this policeman was outside of the building when we arrived. He probably heard the sound of a demon dragging me downstairs and breaking the boards and so on. Also, it's yeah. Sorry, sir. I wish I could collect that gun. Alas. Looks like the world is going to shit. Maybe the demons are to blame for something? Okay, so why am I going back in the clinic? We killed the thing. There's no record of Nathan Jason. There's no Amy. Well, chapter 3 has secrets as well. And the secrets are even harder to guess. You need to go back to the basement here. And you need to tie yourself back up to this bed. Oh, yeah, here it is. Get back on. Why would you do this? Great question. Now, if you see at the bottom left, it's hard to see because it's quite dark. It says, join us. Well, with greatest pleasure, I shall join you. To join you, you just stand among them and you stop moving. For a long time. Alright, here it is. So this is part of the first of 3 secrets to unlock the secret ending. This one is a good one, actually. Hey! Oh, no face? Unlucky. I love that. It's so good. Alright. Let's go for the first secret boss. I hate that noise. They don't wait the
I'm looking short with boys. Ned, Jason, Martin. Have you seen them? Who's Gary? I'm leaving now.
This is the best line in Faith. I'm leaving now. See you. Really? Alright. Time for baby time. This boss fight is a little weird. The babies don't damage you, they slow you. So you don't need to kill them all. Some babies are special though, and these ones you need to kill post haste. And I can't damage you while you're covered in babies, can I? Yeah, I can't, so let's just kill all the babies. Okay, this is the baby you need to kill. The one with the glowing eyes. Otherwise it's gonna transform into a creature of bad portents. That's gonna hurt you a lot. This fight is a lot easier once you understand that the babies don't kill you, because otherwise you're panicking about the babies everywhere. But the fact that you can just essentially ignore them, and, not the glowy one, but the other ones, it makes the fight a lot easier. Okay. And then we just kill her. It's gonna take a little bit, which is a lot of HP. There we go. Easy. Wait, she's running again? I thought she was dead. Nah, here she is. Oh yeah. See ya, babies. Okay. He's just like, alright, I've seen enough for today. Yep. Smooth moves, priest! But the twins are not here. Carry out the works of your God while it is yet day, for the night cometh. Remember, Gary loves you. Fuck you, Gary. You might be wondering, what's the hint about coming back here? How do you know? Well, you don't. If you complete a day without doing the secret of that day, they will show you one image. And here is the image they would show you. Without John, like just hide John, he's not here. They would show you this room. Basically telling you, oh, you should have looked into this room more. That's the hint, that's the only hint. The only way you have to actually know what to do. This one is okay, I feel, because it kind of feels like you're missing something when you exit this place. But the other secrets are low. I mean, one of them you can do by accident, and most people do, but the second one is the really hard one. Alright, let's go home. Let's ride on home. Yippee! We've removed a part of a seal somewhere. We've done something good. This is where they would show you the thing you missed, if you missed it. I'm breakdancing. Alright, let's read the book. Hell yeah. He's doing it in such... like, he looks so into it. Oh yeah. Alright, get out. The parents are messing everything up. Why did they come? You need to go back upstairs. You're fucking up the ritual. I understand. Your girl is going through something a little scary, but you gotta be adults. I don't know what to tell you. If you remember the notes from chapter 1, you know what we're about to see. Take it, save her.
Don't worry, Amy, I'm coming.
Alright. Don't think Amy's wearing too much. Maybe you should wear a little bit more. I mean, I have time to do a little bit more. We'll see if we can complete the day. We'll find out. I think I'll stream for 30 more minutes, and I'll go eat something. Alright, we got a lot of mail. You got mail. John, for now this is the only way I can contact you. I think they're watching me. I need you to come over as soon as you can. The situation has gotten much worse. My address is... the address? Thank you. If for some reason I don't answer the door, get the spare key from my friend Tiffany. John, there's an apartment building in New Haven where they may be attempting to summon Malthus. I'm not able to go there myself. It's up to you to stop their ritual. Vaya con Dios. Thankfully, it's the apartment of Lisa, because otherwise we'd be lost for our Garcia. If you remember the notes from chapter 1, I can't remember what I ate yesterday, lower your expectations. Alright, John, I don't know if you're getting my letters or not, but I hope you'll be here soon. I really need your help. They're in the apartment. I see them all the time now. I can hear them in the darkness. I haven't slept in days. When you get there, just come straight to my place. Tiffany can't be trusted. Don't talk to my neighbors either. They won't let me leave. Lisa. Check. I don't think we have a note here, but... yeah, no. Let's see. Alright, to the apartment we go. Whew. Just gonna take my notes for the secret here. Alright, we're in the apartment. That's a huge car. American cars are just so large, I don't understand. Alright, we have an elevator here. But we don't know where we're going. So first off, let's read this. Hello, Mr. Ward. I am so sorry to have worried you. I'm perfectly fine. I've not been feeling like myself lately. I'm much better now. Please do not trouble yourself with coming to visit. I have decided to take an extended vacation in the country, so will not find me at home. Sincerely, Lisa Pearson. Yeah, I mean, I know them. It's fine. Alright, so we have a note. Lisa Pearson, she lives at 5A. Alright, good. Let's find out where Tiffany lives. There's a T. Robinson at 3B. And there's a T. Boone at 8A. That's it. That's all we know. So, let's explore. Also, just if you're curious, there's a little place you can go here. There's the basement. In pure darkness. Yeah, I'm leaving. If you stay, you will die. If you're wondering. But that one is fairly enough. Very obvious enough. Well, let's do things in order. We know that Tiffany can be in 3 or 8. And we know that Lisa is in 5. She told us to come directly, but if we were to do this, we'd find out that the door would be locked. So, out of kindness, I won't waste your time and go to 3 immediately. We need to find where the key is. It's one of the 2 rooms. No elevator music? Hell yeah. I can't remember where 3A or B is. If it's left. Okay, so this is 3A. So I assume this is going to be locked. We can check, but yeah. Great elevator music. 3B. Spooky. Alright, here's a key. Also some blood in here. Is there anyone home? Nope. Also this very scary white noise TV. Which we can't turn off, by the way. Sucks. Fuck you, Amy. By the way, a little tidbit. You can see that our cross is made of wood, and it was made of gold in the first chapter, and it's silver in the second chapter. This is representative of John losing his faith, given he's facing some actual horrors all the time. Alright, let's get to floor 5. We have the key, we can go to Lisa's apartment. Don't worry, we'll explore the rest. We're not going to be missing anything, just doing this in a way that is most convenient. If you like playing games, the first floor is a great place to start over. However, to play the game, you must know the rules. Beware, if you have a susceptible soul, you might get pulled in. Fascinating. Alright, there's a seal. Let's try and remove that. There's a knife and a mask. Here is a key. And there's a note. If you wish to break the seal of Alu, your answer lies in the blood-stained knife and the face hiding in the deep dark. But only those who have ascended to the highest point can descend to the lowest depths. Remember, Gary loves you. Alright, before we do this, we're just gonna go and collect some notes, get some lore, and then we'll try to do this. So remember, we have 2 steps to breaking the seal. The first one is gathering the knife and the mask, and the second one is going to the highest depth, so we can go down to the highest height, so we can go down to the lowest depth. First off, let's go to the 6th floor. Spooky. Elevator friend! It's Timmy. This is his friend, the elevator friend. Note those little Roman numerals at the bottom right. This is actually very, very relevant to the secret of this floor. Okay, now we're going to the 8th floor. Why are we going to the 8th floor? Well, we want to check the other T person. We did find a key at Tiffany, but maybe there's something here. In fact, there's something here. I think she was in A. Yes, she is. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Alright, well, there's a note. Let's read it. Our sister Tiffany has gone against the will of the unspeakable. I thought I could trust her, but I was wrong. Proceed with the original plan. The woman in 5A, Lisa, will be our vessel. Let her pious friend come to rescue her. The unspeakable shall crush them both. Oops. That's us. We're the friend. Alright. Alright. Last thing we can do is go to the 2nd floor. Oh, good stretch. That feels good. Oh, yo, yo. I did an hour of ballet yesterday and my muscles are sore. Oh, beautiful candle path to the left. Here, what do we find? Well, first off, we find a little note. Every initiated follower knows that in order to bring about the 2nd depth, one must sacrifice 7 blank by passing them through the blank carved out of the impure vessel's face. Then shall the unspeakable reward the vessel, I suppose, with the 2nd death. Such was the fate of that whore Amy. My beloved Gary has set his sights far too low. I will surpass her. This music is a jam, isn't it? Here's the knife. Well, we've done something. Hell yeah. Good job, me. Before we proceed with the story, I just want to... Don't you want to meet this elevator friend? He seems so friendly. How would we meet him? Well, if you play with the elevator buttons, you'll find out when you press 7, it doesn't work. That's strange. But surely, you just dash that button a little bit more, it's gonna work out, isn't it? Oh, hi. Well, not very nice. Alright. Well, we have done everything we could do, basically. Oh, I'm missing a note, actually. I'll have to go back a little bit. That's fine. Because while we're ascending to the highest depth, we still have our friend to deal with. Now that he's with us, he's decided to be playing a little game with us. So first off, let me go down to the 8th floor where I forgot a note. We'll climb up the stairs or something. We go back up. Yippee! We're walking again. Hey, hi! I got a little bit of adrenaline pumping in my veins when he appeared, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna take care of our friend. That will, Oh, hi. How are you doing? See you. Wait, I didn't grab the note in the 8th floor. I went to the 8th floor to grab the note, then I forgot to grab the note. Oh, hi. That's really close to me. That's mighty close to my face. You are right here. Hey, I see you up there, man. Buddy? You wanna come down? Talk to us? Okay, I guess you're just in there. I think it's triggered to lower down the screen is when you cross the midway point. So, it's stuck there. Alright, I need you to come though, buddy. We have a conversation to have. Conversation made of the cross. Those who keep knocking on forbidden doors will be visited by the one who guards them. Okay, so that's the hint about the elevator friend. You knock on that forbidden door, and the guardian of that door is the elevator friend. He's coming for a big hug. Thank you. So nice of him. Hey. Sadly, we're gonna need to kill him, so we're going to just go back and forth until he perishes. He'll be nice and appear, won't he? Oh, here you are. Why? Yeah, that's true. He just wants to be our friend, and now we're pushing him away. And who knew the will of God was so powerful? Gonna stay up there? Alright. You do you, buddy. You do you. Sacrifice what you cling to. Perfect. The timing is ideal. Let's play the elevator game. Yay! My personal belief is that Timmy and elevator friend are actually friends. He's nice to him. Alright. Basement dumbwaiter, how to use, pull and handle, place item or being to be sacrificed inside the container. Hold down on handle to close hatch. Press button to summon dumbwaiter to the basement. The light will blink red if done successfully. Make sure your sacrifice do not jostle around. Do not open hatch once dumbwaiter has reached the basement. I have enough earplugs and I'm tired of people losing them. Please wait for the green light to come on before using again. Well, we need to give up what we cling to. Bye. Hello. We know this creature. We should recognize him. Alright, well, we're crossless, which is a very, very uncomfortable situation. Let's go back to, let's say, the 5th floor. Oh. Oh. Music stopped. And that's not the 5th floor. Oh no. No. Gary lied to us. When you see it, run. I saw it. Let's grab his camera.
It's a camera.
It's a camera. Now starts one of my favorite sections of this game. Hey, don't stop. There's a poster here. We'll try to look at it. It's Priest Cop. That's us. Oh my. This section is so effective. Yeah. I've forgotten about all those red guys following you around when you flash the camera. Wait, where am I supposed to go again? Oh, right, there's a trapdoor here. That cutscene is actually actuated by you pressing the buttons. So when you activate the camera, you get the next part of the cutscene, which is really cool and participates in it feeling even more real. I need lights? Oh, oops, that's the wrong way. Ugh. Forgot about him. Bit of a spooky section, isn't it? Time to go to the basement. A good time as any. Hi. Oops. Finally. Also, hey, that's the mask. And with that, we have done our job. No more seal. My beloved Gary, alas, the mask is already stained with blood, my blood. The ritual is complete. You will not find me on this mortal plane, for I am beyond. Look for me in the unseen world, if you dare. Tiffany. Camera part is really good. It is so good. It's so stressful.
I know your secret.
This part is fairly easy to understand. The enemies and the candles is invisible, but
You can't hide anymore. Betrayer.
also you teleported right behind me. That's not nice.
You belong to her.
Alright, see you. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Okay, well, hi. We just got possessed by Alu, the demon that is possessing. This is a cute game all in all. Yeah, wouldn't you say? Yeah, we just got possessed by Alu. Not a very pleasant thing. Let me just check that I'm not blocking myself for the ending, but I'm pretty sure I need to kill Alu first. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay. How am I not supposed to panic spacebar this guy and accidentally skip the cutscene? Fair enough. This one is kind of scared. Yeah, I get that one. Okay. Here we have another fight, which is one of the reasons why I don't do the good Christian boy achievement, because again, it's very RNG to survive and to not kill an NPC. That's the hard part.
I got here as fast as I could. Let's go, Lisa. I'm not Lisa.
Uh-oh. Whoops. For some reason I thought it didn't move once you were doing this. My bad, my bad. Alright, so there's a strategy to this. I'm trying... So, there's 3 attacks in this fight. The first one is when he's possessing Lisa, which is happening right now. The second one is this, when he will move to one of the statues. And to know which one that is, you need to see which of the clones is the fastest. Which can be difficult to see sometimes, especially if she's close to a statue. So I'm trying to lead her to the center. If you don't do that, Alu will possess you and will try to make you kill Lisa. If you kill Lisa, you lock yourself out of the good ending. It's also very cool, but you know, we want the good ending. Read one of the deadly scenes, yeah, and the one I'm the most guilty of for sure. Bring her around. I think this was... Ah, shoot, it wasn't. Okay, I don't know where he is. So, here, I'm mashing so I stay away from Lisa. It's actually very hard to do properly if you're... That's the reason once I figured that I fucked it up, I just moved as far away as I could. So there would be no chance for me killing Lisa. This fight is a lot harder than it looks. Trust me. It's one of those 2. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, we kill Alu. Well, we don't really kill. We push him away. We saved Lisa. Let's go. Yahoo! Yeah. I would smoke one also. I'm trying, Lisa.
Do you need a place to stay? I'll be fine. Go get away.
Just trying to get some action, man. The post-possession smoke. Yeah, that's... Apparently, I've heard from smokers that's the one that tastes the best. Okay, well, we've done our job. Now, we still have one thing we haven't done. We haven't played the elevator game. So, how do we play the elevator game? It's kind of easy. There are Roman numerals at the bottom right of this one and bottom left of this one. If you use your brain a little bit, you'll think, oh, we need to press the buttons in that order. And it's that easy. It's that easy. This puzzle is not too hard to... It's not too hard to understand once you guess that you need to do it. That's the hardest part. And to do that, you need to kill any vital friend, which is also, you know, a bit of a puzzle itself. So anyway, so it's 1, 4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 1. No, 5. That's one. 4. Then numero 2. Wait. No, I'm good, right? Yeah, we're at 4. Then we go to 6. I have notes, by the way, I'm not remembering that. Then we go to 2, then we go to 10, then we go to 5, then we go to 1. This one truly requires understanding Latin, both the numbers and the words. Alright, then 10th floor. At the end of this, we'll have what is arguably the second hardest boss in this game. And maybe we won't have time to kill him in this session. Maybe we'll do that on the next one. Because I ideally like to stop playing in about 10 minutes. So, let's try. Yes, I will do it. Setup screen. Oh, you're on setup screen? Whoops. Apologies. Let's click that. It's close to my arrows, and I'm using the arrows when I'm doing the elevator selection. Accept. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. Let's not talk to her. If you do anything with her, she will kill you. Alright? We pressed first floor and... Uh-oh, that's not the first floor, is it? It's not the first floor at all. Oops. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, hi, Timmy, hi! Alright, the seal is gone. So poor Coffee Hime here. I actually did this, but she didn't save Lisa. And I didn't know at the time, but if you don't save Lisa, you can't, there's a seal here, and you can't go through. Oh, hi. Her voice, man.
Is that you? Who's Gary? You did this to yourself?
Fuck you. Okay, I don't remember her patterns at all. I remember she's very hard. So if you're wondering, this is Tiffany. This attack that she just did is why she's so hard. Here we got a very lucky pattern, that sometimes is essentially impossible to avoid. And you die. Again, in good Christian boy, you must kill this boss. which means if you get a bad pattern and you get killed, well... Okay, whoa, that was tight. If you die here, you have to redo the entire game from the start. And you need to save Garcia, and you need to save Lisa, all of this without dying once. XP nice. Okay, you're being very kind. Also moving quite fast. I don't like that. Oh. I mean, yeah. That one was not nice. There was a very little time for me to react here. Someone is bored. Do make a clip of that one so I can have reference in the future when I tell people I'm not doing good Christian boy ever. This will be proof that it's too mean. If you die in Good Christian Boy and you die in Chapter 2, you have to redo Chapter 1. Yes, you have to redo everything. Good Christian Boy is the entire game, all 3 chapters, in a row, without death, and only perfect endings. That means Garcia must survive. That means you need to do all secrets in Chapter 3. So you need to save Lisa, because you can't do this one without saving Lisa. And this isn't yet the hardest boss too, this is only the second hardest. And the hardest one is the last boss of the perfect ending, because if you complete the perfect ending, you will have a very, very difficult boss as a reward. So nice. Okay, you're moving very fast. Be gone. Be gone. Please go away. Okay. My understanding of this attack, with all the souls going away, is that in the lore Tiffany sacrificed too many... like, you're supposed to sacrifice 7 blanks. And I'm not gonna tell you what the blanks are yet. You probably have guessed. But she sacrificed way more, which is why she summoned something a lot crazier than usual. And I think the sacrifice is too many, so the souls are escaping or something. Fuck you. Nice! Alright, only 2 tries. Hell yeah. Fuck you, Tiffany. Also, she's back. If you don't react quick, you're dead. Well done, priest. You wasted another day aiding a worthless soul, and you got rid of Tiffany for me. Are you sure you know whose side you're on? We'll find out soon enough. Remember, Gary loves you. And it's exactly 1 PM. Beautiful. Bye-bye, Timmy. Hello. You look so happy. Damnatio Memoriae. Wait. Do I jump in this? Don't remember. I guess so. I suppose so. Hell yeah. Oh. Wait. Oh yeah, we do it again. We do it again. So this must be the 7th floor. Yeah. Damnatio Memoriae is something that comes back in this game. We'll see it in the next. The fuck? I've forgotten all about this. That Timmy? Sheesh. He promised me so much. I just want to see my little boy again. The replacement is almost fully formed. Just a few more bodies. Oh no. Are the parents of Timmy trying to summon Timmy again? Jesus. Alright, let's leave. That's why the elevator friend is guarding this floor. Well. Alright, well, we can enjoy the cinematic of the dream and then we'll stop. So what was I saying? Probably something very interesting, but I completely forgot. Anyway, good timing on finishing chapter 2. Well, not chapter 2, day 2 of chapter 3. Oh yeah, Damnatio Memoriae. So, if you don't know what Damnatio Memoriae is, it's a punishment in the Roman world, but existed before and probably existed after, where it's even, like, it's considered worse than the punishment of death, where you are scrubbed from memory. You are damned from memory. We remove your existence from records, you are removed from paintings, from statues. Basically, you've never existed. Take it, savor. Alright, we're back here. That's not a very nice... Oh, that's so scary, man. I forgot about this. Did you see that, Oxa? I don't think you did, right? I think that's the first time I see the cinematic. That's scary. There's another one! Stop doing that, fuck you!
Mr. and Mrs. Martin?
Oh, there's another one again. Also, by the way. Oh, beautiful. I'll visit her. I'm scared though. Why this is creeping me out so much? It shouldn't, it's not that scary, but... This is Bob's glasses. Oh, it's me, in the mirror. Oh yeah. You did see it? Oh, I don't remember seeing that cutscene while I was watching your stream. Hey, you're back. Maybe I missed it. Very spooky. Okay, let's visit the house. I know we should go to the attic, but I'm not going to go to the attic just yet. I just want to explore a little bit. If I can. I'm allowed, yippee!
Amy, are you in here?
Wanted to see if I could find that mannequin again. But no. Maybe that's new, maybe it was added in an update, because I don't remember it. Or maybe I just didn't see it the first time, which is very possible. So many mannequins, man. I'm leaving.
Amy, let's go back to the basement. Let's go. You need to get better. What about there it is? Did she get better? You shouldn't save her. That's enough. She's here with me. You go. We are going just here and now.
Here and now.
All by yourself. Go ahead. Please, your little stick at me. Father Allred, Mr. Martin.
Or John.
Nobody's daddy. Please.
Alright, and that is it for today. We'll finish Faith probably next week, on either Saturday or Sunday. But I must stop for now, because I have to eat and then celebrate my birthday. Two very important things. Wait, did it say? Let's use the card just in case it didn't say. Not sure it did. But yeah, that's good part of Faith. We almost finished it actually. I thought it would take much longer with those stick. Yeah, it is mean. Alright, let's read. John, I'm getting reports of children exhibiting strange behaviors at the daycare center on 4th Street. If Nathan and Jason are there, then you can bet that it is the place where they will try to summon Malphas. There's no time left. Go to the daycare and find out what's really going on. Fear not, vaya con Dios. Well, taking our car, going to the place, and then we'll have to take a break. Thanks all for coming and watching this little showcase of faith. We'll complete this next week with the perfect ending, then we'll do the bad ending. And maybe I'll do just a few more tidbits if I can think of anything that's interesting to show. But until then, I wish you all a great day, a great weekend. Bye.